Oh, there you are, YouTube. We're going to go ahead and do a random ranking where I go to my movie collection and pick out 3 movies at random, sometimes with my eyes closed. And then we're going to rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite based on a variety of criteria, whether it be the film's craft, its nostalgia factor for me, how much I like the actors or directors, or the genre. Lots of things can go into how I rank these movies. But let's get to picking some movies. You know, I might go down in this section over here because I rarely ever do. So I'm down here. You can still see me. I might pick all 3 from down there. Let's see what happens if we do that. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. What do we got? Have I seen them all? I've seen this first one. Easy A with Emma Stone. This is fantastic. Her parents especially. Stanley Tucci, Patricia Clarkson play her parents, and I love every moment they are on screen. But yeah, the movie itself is good as well, but the two of them, they are really what makes this movie for me. Whoa, this almost feels like a theme here. The Edge of 17. This one I've seen fewer times. I think I've only seen it twice. Is that right? Maybe once? I think I've seen it twice. Pretty sure I've seen it twice. Sort of a coming of age, you know, obviously the Edge of 17 film, and yeah, just it's nice. Well, actually, one of my favorite things. Just dropped the third one. One of my favorite things about this is their relationship. Because I feel like whenever you have a student and a teacher that, you know, get along pretty well, actually they don't. They like rib each other quite a bit. But, you know, it's always like, uh-oh, where's this gonna go? And, you know, it's just purely fine. But yeah, this is a good coming of age story. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like remember more about it. I haven't seen it as much as Easy A. But it's good. It gets pretty raunchy too, but in a realistic way, not in a like Judd Apatow, you know, Seth Rogen, 2000s sort of way. Was that 2000s or two? Yeah, that was 2000s. All that era, to where it almost feels artificial. You know, this stuff feels a little bit more grounded and realistic, I would say. And then here, curveball. Finding Neverland with Johnny Depp and Kate Winslet, about the writing of the play Peter Pan. Johnny Depp plays Barry, and what is Kate Winslet's character? I mean, I don't know what her character's name is, but anyway, Kate Winslet's character is, if I remember correctly, again, this has been probably since it came out, since I've seen it, like, her son is the inspiration for Peter Pan, the character, and just the story in general. But, okay, how do we go about ranking these? This one just seems very out there and not as, you know, it just doesn't have as strong of a relationship as these two, other than coming of age a little bit for young Peter Pan, or whatever the character's name is, Kate Winslet's son. You know, is dealing with a lot. Mother is not healthy and on the brink of death, and he has to grow up quick with that. You know, the whole high school growing up thing here. The whole high school growing up thing here. So these two obviously more in common than this one, but you know, there's some growing up that happens here. How do we rank these movies? You know, I think this is going to be pretty easy for me. You know, as much as I like love the story of Peter Pan, like, you know, people will be like, hey, did you see this Peter Pan movie? Did you see this Peter Pan movie or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, like, why aren't you more excited about it? Your favorite movie of all time is Hook. And it's like, well, my favorite movie of all time is Hook. My favorite story of all time is not, you know, Peter Pan. It's, I like Hook. I like Hook. That is my favorite movie of all time, Finding Neverland's not my favorite movie of all time. The Disney cartoon Peter Pan's not my favorite all time. Pan, you know, all these different movies. Like it's not Peter Pan that I love. It's the movie Hook that I love. You know, I like Peter Pan, but it wasn't Peter Pan brought me to Hook. Hook brought me to Peter Pan, I guess you could say. Maybe, if that makes sense. Just trying to say Hook is my favorite movie ever. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like absolutely love and adore every other Peter Pan thing that exists. But I mean I do like this movie though. But I don't know. I think this might be my ranking right here. Easy A, Edge of 17, then Finding Neverland. Finding Neverland is just kind of sad and depressing, and I'm not trying to watch it for that reason. I think Johnny Depp is great in it. It's really nice to see Johnny Depp playing a subdued character. He was nominated for an Oscar for this, which is cool because it was like seeing him with range doing something normal, where it's like normally people are making movies like this all the time, and then they may do something Johnny Depp style, and it's like, oh, we should recognize them for that, you know, by giving them a nomination. He was sort of flipped. He's, you know, always doing something strange, different, over the top, very character, and then when he plays normal, they're like, oh wow, this is different. This is a stretch. Let's give him a nomination here for that. So I think that's kind of funny that happened. But yeah, I think this is my ranking. The parents here, I like the story so much, but then the parents, Tucci and Clarkson, are fantastic. I think they are so great, but overall, just a really fun movie. I should give it a rewatch. It's been a while. I mean, I've seen this one quite a bit. This is definitely the one I've seen the most. And then, I mean, this is probably the next most, and then this one at the end. But I do like this story here. It's what does it say here? Yeah, it's kind of like the coming of age stories of 16 Candles Breakfast Club. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. But yeah, this is what I'm going to go with. Easy A, Edge of 17, and then Finding Neverland. Mostly because it's just kind of sad. And I'm not trying to watch that right now. You know, maybe someday it would be maybe in the middle. I don't know. I think Easy A will always be up top here just because it's such a fun watch. Edge of 17 is a fun watch too. But it's kind of stressful. I feel like this movie is very stressful. But yeah, this is what we're going with. Easy A, Edge of 17, then Finding Neverland. All right. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three of them, how would you rank them? That's an odd collection of movies there. Not incredibly odd. Again, those first two do have something in common. But yeah, how would you rank them? Would you rank them the same? Would you rank them different? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.